Now for the Koolich run. I start from leaving the Dragon Den territory, the Dragon Turkis, and this is the entrance to the dungeon, the Guardian Koolich. However, if you talk to him from here, he will say approach si tu ne pas per vir. Si tu ne has pas pur. He says he is in your face. You should approach to enter. And in order to get there, you need to traverse the entirety of the canyon, the wild canyon. Canyon Sauvage, Montagne des Koolich. Many people dread this place because if you get aggressive by this shit, it is really awful. It's like the hard version of the Wabiti Island, where an aggression here can mean 1 hour of fighting. Because a Koolich summons a blob, and a blob summons either another blob or a V-blob. If it creates it will be another blob. And so this place really stinks. You have really slow fights. But as you can see, I'm already halfway through. The aggressive range is only 2 cells, so if you are mindful of that, you should have no trouble reaching the canyon or the valley. In 5 minutes or so. As you can see, there's a mob lacking here, so someone is killing, and the way is open freely. Did you see the tight spot I walked in? It was the only available path, but if you have the grid on, it should be easy to do my ninja-like moves. If you take your mount off, it will be even easier. Well, that shit just walked. The main reason for getting aggressive is usually because of that. The freaking mob walks while you just move it, so you get aggressive by it. There's a freaking endgame thing up there. And as you can see now, the path is impossible. It's completely blocked. So I can either kill it or wait for it to move. It's just a mammal, I can kill it easily. But someone just talked to me with Facebook. I know it's just a Sata. Did you see her ninja-like movements? She also knows what she's doing. That's what she just did. Insane mechanics. She has completely awareness of her surroundings. Here the path starts to be focused, as you can see. You can go to the side or you can go the right path. But you only find some 4 maps there. There is not really much space to get lost. Now, here there are 2 paths you can actually take. You can go to the Koolich dungeon, as I'm going right now, or you can go down here. It is the Valley of Agony. It is the path to the Skunk dungeon. It was a popular experience ground back then, and I will be doing some farming here soon. I need the boomerangs from the sanguinary Koolich there, the bloody Koolich. The bloody Koolich. And these are the path over the mountain is the path to the Koolich dungeon. On the Koolich dungeon you get a set path for the Koolich set. It is 4 parts, much like the Wawa Beat set. If you fall here, you go back to those initial caves. Look at this freaking hack, working with every character at once. And this is how you get to this dungeon. Once you get, oh, I need 6 more of those, but I bet I'll drop them on the way. Freaking mob is done. So, about those spells. Oh, I would have done the chow if I could see. If you get 10 of each of the 4 boomerangs existence, you can change them for a spell. You can exchange here on the Skunk dungeon. It is the perfect boomerang. It does 40 to 60, or is it 30 to 60 damage, with 25% on each element. It's also life steal. Quite a random spell, but it can be useful at times. It is a must if you are a multi-elemental character. Its range also does not change, so it can be useful against Kra, those shits. and my internet went down. No, it did not log off. And so that is it for the boomerangs. And now about this Eucalyptus. I like 6 because if you get 50, 50th of each, half 100, 50 flowers and 50 leaves, you here on this Koolich dungeon you can exchange for the mount spell. Just as a capture the arms, the soul capture, there is the mount capture spell, also costing 7 action points at level 1 and 2 at level 6. And as the name implies, it allows you to capture the Dragosaurus, the Dragoturkis. Now more about this dungeon. As I said, just like on the Wabbity run, you can get the set piece at the end of the dungeon. And the Wabbity one uses 3 pieces. This is a harder version which uses 4. So you need to do the dungeon 4 times in order to have the complete set. And as I said, the area also is much higher level. And once you get these 4 pieces, much like on the Rabbit dungeon, you can use them to access the next dungeon. While on Rabbit you just need to equip those pieces and visit the following dungeon, which is not really a dungeon, there is no boss, and it's just a sequence of enemies. Here it's actually a dungeon, and you do not need to equip it. You have to go to the cemetery, another area, and with a non-playable character there, an NPC there, you exchange the entire set for a single key to the X-Camp layer. And then, only then, you can... Oh, fuck you! Misclicked. Freaking someone took my line of sight. And then you can do the dungeon where you can get that spell, where you can also get a pet, Koolich. It is the only pet in game that gives 50 wisdom, or 55 if boosted. The other one being the obviously known dragon. However, the dragon you can just buy it. Back in the days, the only wisdom pet was the rabbit and the bloody Koolich, which you can get that way. You have to exchange the entire Koolich set for it. Each kind of Koolich drops a different set piece. So it is quite a fun area and well thought of. However, I must now inform you, all of this is pretty pointless. They shat over that all. First, with the dragon I just mentioned, no one uses the pet anymore, and it's extremely easy to have the legendary wisdom pet using the dragon instead of all this difficulty where you need a high level characters and all these things, and a pet which consumes these extremely expensive boomerangs. And the other part is you can simply drop the fucking key. If you go through the area and kill some mobs, you will drop your key. So the need to the Koolich dungeon has been entirely destroyed. Even furthermore, there is the bunch of keys. The bunch of keys allows you to visit any dungeon, and the scamp dungeon is no It's no exception. So you do not need to take the entire set and go as the Wabbit dungeon. Here, just drop 2 Koolich keys here, and it's not that much harder to drop a skunky one from the valley mobs. And the Wabbit, the bunch of keys did not end that need to do the thing several times and to get like special quest items in the entire set to change for the Dofus. But here it did. You can simply use the bunch of keys and do the dungeon and get the Dofus for free, like that, every week. It is a Calyptus Dofus. It gives off 6 to 30 prospection points, and without collecting the set you can just go and get it. So the area, which was quite cool and well done, is an abandoned area now, ever since the bunch of keys butchered it completely. It was awesome though. It should have been preserved. So that's it about the set, the pet, the dungeons, those exchangeable resources. You have seen the path through the labyrinth. And that is all there is to the Koolich. Now I'll just do the dungeon in peace. The mobs in the dungeon are the same as the outside, except for an special part where you visit some caves and there are cave gobbles. This is where you can get the Gobiku resources, which is a level 40 set, so it's not really of any use. You need to be more than that just to get here. This dungeon can be done with, I do not know, several level 60 guys, probably. I have done it with a lot of Whis characters, from 60 to 100, and we did it with extreme ease. Well, humble bumble. Humble bumble. Just gave the deluxe edition of Surviving Mars. I already have the normal edition. I do not know what the deluxe does, but I'm about to get it. Oh, what's the charge? Kill the Indigo Koolich first. Well, I have no say on that. I do not have the power to kill an Indigo one. The dungeon also takes quite a while. First, there are several rooms, as aforementioned, and then, oh no, I did not mention that. What I did mention was that Koolich are extremely slow. As you can see, they take a lot of time playing and they flood the screen with summons and all this. So this is the aforementioned part. So now, adding to that, we have the fact of facing them several times, since the dungeon has several rooms. So so it might take a while and people might not want to come with you. Sad fate. I can also talk about capturing mounts. I can do an entire video on that, but there's not much need. Just like capturing a soul, where you simply throw the spell and have the soul equipped. You freak throw the spell at the mount and that's it. Now, just take this time and explain all about souls. I have been getting all those dungeon souls and should be fairly obviously. And if you are watching this, you are probably experienced with Dofus, so you know how those basic mechanics works. So this is a 50 puissance, it's a power 50, this is a power 100, and this is a power 1000. So let's look at this mob. This is level 70, this is level 60, this is level 73, this is level 79, this is level 62. So the highest one is this 79. I cannot catch this mob with a 50 power. The power is the maximum level of a mob there. The collective level of this mob is much higher, of course. With all these 70s, it's go over 300. However, the collective level does not matter. What matters is the highest monster in the group. Since the highest here is 79, I can capture this mob with this power 100 soul. If I use the power 50, it will simply do nothing. You drop nothing, you get nothing out of it. If there was a mob, a single mob level 101, this would also do nothing. It do not catch the rest of the mob. It will catch nothing. You need a soul higher than the highest mob. And so you get the entire thing. A soul is a freaking stone. Like this that have been collected. This is a normal mob. This is a boss mob. Oh, okay, this one has several things. You can open them on the arena and face the mobs for drops or experience, or you can use them for the Eternal Harvest quest, which is what I'm doing with all these videos. You need to get a soul of every monster in the game. I already have these fungus, I just need the ghosts, but well, it's not possible to solo it and I'm somewhat stuck depending on other people's help. Now that I have explained souls, mounts are even easier. There is no power level mechanics. You simply equip what is it called? It's a web. It's a web. A throwing net. It's a net. The NPC should be around here, the non-playable character. Less 17. Not 0 or less 17, less 1. It's a sacred. I do not know how to say that shit. I call it a sacred. And he will sell you for 10 camas, I think. A freaking net. And with this single net you can capture every kind of mod. The net has some 20% capture chance. And the spell at level 1 will have 1%, at level 2 25. So your capturing is not 100% chance. Once you capture it, you will have a wild dragon turkey. You cannot simply mount it straight away. The wild one can only be used for breeding. And here are the caves. You do not need to face these mobs. I'm thinking of doing so because I need three more leaves, and if I do not get them here, maybe 4. So let's try them, guys. Yes, as I just tried, is a tree range grass. The appearance suck. I always forget that, and every time I come here I'm reminded how awful they look. They look just like angry goblins, but they are with a different kind of fur, do you see? And don't you? That was beautifully represented on their sprites. Oh well, I'm just cute then anyway. Now back at the mouth. You get the wild dragon turkey, and you have to take it to a paddock. Like here, in Bonta or in Drachma. Those are the public free ones. Around the world there are dozens, perhaps hundreds of paddocks, and you need a guild, only one to use it. On the case of Retro, it costs around 200 megacans to buy a paddock. They're extremely rare, and people monopolize them and inflated the prices. Also, using a non-public one, you have to provide all the equipment and things to create a mount. A lot of trouble, really. A thing to remember is to take your mount out. If you already have one, you should put it in the paddock, because when you capture it, you will not have a piece of paper or a soul like this. It will straight away equip. And I have seen time after time people trying to capturing one and then keeping it, not putting it on the paddock. So they did not get the chance to get another one and kept trying and trying, but it was impossible since they already had a mount equipped. You need to take out your mount before getting another one. Furthermore, there are 3 types of mounts. You have the ginger one, the ginger one. It only gives life points. You have the almond one. It only gives some life and then initiative points. And the last one is the golden one. It gives life and wisdom. The first 2 are extremely easy to kill. They have 30 movement points and one did I drop any glyphs? No. There's a buffku here, you see? Here, this is the buffku. This is the only place where you can find a buffku. He has the power of Reggie with him. Reggie power. And so you capture one of these 3 mounts. The first, the almond one, just walks and attack in melee combat. They all debuff. Every attack of them debuff your characters, so be careful, do not use it before time. Use it only when you know that you kill it right after. The second one has a ranged attack instead. And that ranged attack can be troublesome. Since it has 30 PM movement points, you might not be able to reach it. It might walk half the stage all the way to you with only 30, with only 15, I mean. And then next go back beyond your range at the other side of the stage. As for the golden one, It has the ranged attack, but instead of just 160 life points, it has 2000 life points beside the resistances. It's an extremely troublesome enemy, and low level characters will die for sure. It's also incredibly hard to lock it. You usually have to surround it with things to kill it. Getting one is really difficult. You better get the entire team if you do not have a mount yet to get it. And it is a must to capture it. If you just breed the other two, you will not be able to get to the second generation. That is, you will get some mounts that you can mount on, but oh shit, I failed the challenge. But you'll not get the mixed mountains like the ginger almond one, and you need to get those if you want to proceed to the third generation. So you mix the 3 ones. If you want to have 2, you can breed. I have breed dozens of them with just the ginger and the almond one, and never got any other. The almond is probably the high level one. I'm saying the wrong name, but I mean the white one. It's something that sounds like almond, but it's not almond. So with that, you need also the wisdom one, the golden one, to breed further into the second generation. Getting there, you have no longer any worries and can just breed the second generation between themselves, and you randomly get others here. These resources can only be found here: the lane of Koolich, the core of Koolich, and the corn of Dofus. I'm going to farm until I have 50 of those leaves, since I want to be really careful and not miss my chance to get the mount capture. I should have not given action points to this. Those things have extremely high intelligence resistance. So about the mountains, as you breed them, you suddenly get indigo one, the one that gives chance. And that's the third generation, I think. And as you interbreed them, they will keep getting higher and higher generation until you get to this one. You just need to keep doing it. The gestation time increases. The hate which they gain things also gets slower. But you can do it. I also explain about, well, raising mounts. As you can see, it's on less 150. There is a paddock which makes it angrier, and there is one which makes it softer. If I put that, I will change this bar up or down. As I change this bar, it will change what it can gain. If it is here less than 2000, it will be aggressive and it can only gain endurance. If it is soft, it can only gain love. And if it is here in the middle, between less 2000 and plus 2000, it can gain maturity. So there's a paddock to making it angrier, one to make it softer, one for love, one for maturity, and one for endurance. And then one for energy. Instead of feeding it fish or flowers, you can simply put it there. Now, you need maturity in order to mount it. As it is born, it is a baby. It is tiny and cannot be mounted. You need to put it in the middle and feel maturity in order for it to be mountable, and also in order to be breedable. You can only breed an adult mount, you cannot breed babies. As it is born, it will get some random amount of something here and here. In order for it to be breedable, it needs not only to be mountable, but also have some experience. Around level 3 to 5 is enough for it to be fertile and produce. Each mount can produce 20 times. And there might be born more than one per breeding. In order for it to be fertile, you also need to put love at 7,500 and endurance at the same level. Being more than that, it will lose its 7,500 once it breeds. After breeding it, the male will just lose things, but the female will also be pregnant. You can use it like normal while it's pregnant. It can even gain its things. And after its gestation time, it will let them out. It also has a genealogy tree. As you can see, there are some orchids and ivories mixed here, so it just got into the last gestation. So it's almost pure. The next generation of it, if it breeds with one of these, will be entirely pure. So the likeness of getting a turquoise mount is extremely high. That is what a pure genealogy means. It's the chance of getting other mounts when breeding in. So you can control which kind of mount do you want. If I breed it with an orchid one, the likeness of getting an orchid and cyan one is extremely high, and turquoise one, as well as getting in either orchid or turquoise pure. No leaves, man. See, it's kind of dangerous. Let me find some more. I do not want to miss out on this spell. Yes, jump back here. I guess that's all. Everything you need to know about creating mountains and capturing souls. You get the spell at the end of the dungeon. Instead of getting the set and leaving, first talk to the other guy there. I think it's a Feka or Sacre. And you can give it the flowers and leaves for the spell. 50 of each. Waste one of the Kraken's attacks. It tries to evade you. The freaking Kraken is losing section points. freaking dragon, man. I should have killed it too. Why do I keep living for the dragon? See? I cannot reach it now. Now it's only 2. Fuck it. I have faith I can get it on the dungeon. There are a few rooms left. I think this mob varies, and I just got a really shitty one. Although they all should be dropping leaves. Not mind it much. Look at this retarded shit, instead of hitting the 3 of them. Life is hard. On one. On retro. This is not the actual one, not 29. It's a remix, the retro shit. I guess there's nothing else to explain about this place. This is by far the most common drop, and this ring is a blessing to a low level also. As you might see, I have one just here in case I need it. It gives you 1 range, 1 summon and some feat at level 53. Quite nice. White. The other options for 1 summon are quite expensive, like that Dofus one, which gives also agility and should cost at least 200 camas, 3000 camas on a healthy server. Here it's really more than MK, and no one should use it anyway. Sad, you know. Why did you waste your action points doing that instead of just killing it? The lack of sound when it happens is because I'm looking at my Facebook and things like that. Once I refocus on the game like now, the sound will play back. So if I have the window minimized, it will only play the background sound. There's some special ones like metal and the efforts. I cannot reach my dragon at all. So I guess only I will get my boots. Why, motherfucker? Why do you think I summoned you on the other side? The walker is dying, perhaps I should focus on this inside the steam. shit. Holy shit, you bundle. Can you freaking verify this shit? What do you mean account created me? What the fuck? They flood some summons and I fought some more, and we have this situation. We have evil to vanquish. I wish I could kill you, but I do not have enough range to do that. So go there and die. The hand of my enemies. This music gives me headaches. another dragon, but no. And the one that has no movement points is left back here, uselessly waiting for the day that will never come. See, the freaking monster the walk is there, eating the dwarf alive. You serve me well, Shafa. Flying dragon. No freaking leaf in me. This game will throw me. I do not believe this. Now this is an awful mob. This stage usually has a Draco one. That's a Koolich mounted on a Drago turkey, and the previous stage usually has a mama. I think the fisherman that you can usually find there is because the mama likes to summon fishermen, not because there is actually a fisherman there. But still, this is a really mad mob. All of these things drop the boomerangs and are here together. If I do not get 2 leaves by the end of the other run, I will be unable to get my spell. Do both if I want to. The first one not the second, more problematic. My summons might go amok, out of control, and kill 3 in a single turn. Our work is dying though. Sadly, I should really have toted it instead of that stupid damage bonus. Half the mob is composed of idiots. Everyone is full life. Damn. I'm out of range. There is no hope for me to have double water there. The dragon is also in danger. That thing hits with water. Holy shit. Blindness. Well, with them mobs I can control better what happens and do both challenges. Holy shit, dragon. If I attack and kill it, I fail the challenge. Nothing else will die this turn, so I can weaken this one. The single. crackler is on its last legs. I must save it for the show to go on. So let us let these monsters loose. Freaking Dofus, freaking retarded shit. Why does it keep targeting that summon? What the hell? That other shit just blocked the path for the dragon. Just got angry and they buffed something. Holy shit, almost 500 magic damage. Sweetness is quite low. It has both my buff and the Dofus buff. If I kill this, will it count? They can kill the 3 of them at once. This freaking level they are playing. I buffed them too much. These 2 will die, but if the dragon goes down to kill this one, it cannot go up and kill this one. Oh, it can kill it from above. If it crits, it fails the challenge. GG, pai. GG's. And it created on the summon. Magic danger. Four. Yeah. Right at the boss. Right on time. Unless I die here now. So I need to use this 250 power, so since the boss is 220. Everything is set. Now, about this thing. It's extremely dangerous if he transforms one into a Goop and they transform his invisible. Shit gets real tense. He has that power of a Cyprian that can pull you if you are on a straight line of sight with him. So what you have to do is blow up all these summons the fastest you can. Once he's alone, it's pretty much enough. If he takes to you, he will make your action points and your movement points at 0, or only about 2 points. I don't remember, but he will put you at 0 and you are fine. Game over. Oh, the crit. So he will attack 3 times now. Retarded motherfucker! Why do you do that? Well, I will waste one of my attacks there, just because that's what the artificial intelligence is telling me. So once you kill everything, so that they do not get in your way, you just need to immobilize him. He only has 3 movement points, so Akra can put him at 0. A high level craft, that is. Or if you are an Oza, a Gobo should be able to hold him. If you are feeling insecure, you can just flood some crackers too and entirely blocking nowhere to go. His resistance are as follow. He's extremely strong at neutral and has some art and agility resistances, but he takes on int and sharp. Who first? Koolich? Oh shit. And I do not heal anyway. So I will do this challenge. There. Things are dying nicely. This is a summon. The other ones are freaking coming here like a blitzkrieg strategy from the side. A pincer attack. It's a pincer formation. I can put a global on them. I do not have any debuff, so there's no danger of the dragon fucking me up. Straight away. Now I also make you more likely. Well, fucking Crackler messed it up. Just went, man. Out of nowhere. He came for the real mob instead of the summon. He could reach the summon. That is really weird. But now the freaking shit reached his own summon. If he transforms it into a Goku, or is it a critical summon that is a Goku? I'm not entirely sure. But the Goku really fucks things up. As you could see, the Goku can transform things invisible. And if the Koolich is invisible, it is really bad news. There, he transformed it! Oh, holy shit! Oh my god. It's 20 PM, so it will reach me this turn. And I'm going to freaking kill it if it stops near me. Before it can transform the Koolich. Well, it can run all the way out of the stage. Holy shit. I do not have range to reach him. It will get to me again next turn. This is bad. I can put a gobble to help me. I can put the freaking double to help me. And will it reach this other one too? It can use it two times in a row. It's cheating. And if that thing decides to transform the Goku instead of coming at me, it is even worse. It started out nicely, but it is a tricky dungeon. If you are doing it alone, you can get overwhelmed by all those mobs. As you could see, he has a really short cooldown for spinning again. Yeah. You do not lose your movement points, it seems, but you do lose every action point. did not transform the other this turn, but the other one is right there. You can probably transform it soon. This Google can just go there and transform everyone in his go now. Bad news. It came to me. I'm going to kill it then. I can kill it, but I can summon some shit. But by the damage this shit is doing to me, I'm going to kill it right now. Oh. Okay. I'm not going to kill it. I'm going to let some power loose and hide. So it probably can transform this one now, and I hope it dies. However, its resistance is really insane. It can still reach it. This will do. Walk here, man. If you walk here, you can block him. Well, it did not. I can survive. Another one. Well, nice. Just freaking inutilised 3 of my summons in one turn. That would have been 3 players if these were a bunch of knobs pushing it. It has extremely high life points, so you have to play your way around all of this. For here, I'm going to start my final attack on it. Time to take it down for real. Another crackler. I will surround it with cracklers, and on the diagonal I'm going to hit it. See if it transformed my golf course will walk around it and lock it into place. This one cannot relock it. The bulwark can shove it away, however the bulwark will probably not play. This shit just ran away, afraid of that. The other mobs have ended. I took the damage from that Dofus, and that is all. Holy shit, man, you have infinity action points. You can change up 5 guys at once. No chill. But as you can see, I can put on some more summons in the game. You cannot out-summon me, man. I do not have any range. Do they lose? Oh shit, misclick. No, don't do anything then. Do they lose their lock? Their agility? It does not say so. This freak just ran up. Up. It was not at the colors, just up. This one is dead. Summon another one. Its limit is 2. Putting it on the middle of the stage with 4 cracklers would be ideal, but it will just transform them all, so I guess I'll shove it on a corner like this one. Although this perfect control is hard with an Oza, so I'll probably put on this one with 2 places. Like that, he'll be unable to do anything. You just transform my mobs every turn and pass this on turn. I did something extremely dangerous. I'm on a straight line with the Koolich. My Doppel is about to move, and that could expel my defeat. However, it can still happen. I do have some summons that can help me, but this would expel my death now. It was an awful play. Except that the Doppel is about to save me. I do not think he would be able to pull me all the way there, but who knows. It has shown impressive abilities up to now. There, you see, it can push you from the other side of the stage. Ooh, not push. Holy shit, me. You're on the main lane. I hope this does not backfire and the boss shove it upon me. But see, you should have gone up the board. If it comes here and throw it on the middle of the stage, I'm fucked. I wanted to throw to the corner. Yeah, like that. And lock it up. Some melee characters like the boar and the crackler will not run from it, so he will simply stay locked there with his transformed gobbicles. On the same hand, the Berserkers and the Doppel, which do run, you simply run around the stage attacking from the diagonal. There is not much of a diagonal battle, but the Doppel can use his crow from about anywhere. Well, it's pointless to reach it now. So it did not give movement points for the boar. I do not want it to be there. I want it to be on the coffin. Getting cornered, Koolich. Calumet de Paz, transforma the shit. Cachimbo da Paz. This one can come to me, but as it stands, the boar can shove it on the corner. It will probably not though, it is dumb and retarded. It will hit it against the wall. On the other hand, if I give movement points now, these others can close the 3 gaps and leaves quite nice a diagonal here. I want to deal with that Garvin shit, but I don't have that luxury right now. Oh, it did shove there. That's... I do not know that if that is better, but it is much easier to spend 2 things to lock it instead of 3. Now it is never again leaving this place, and it is locked there till I kill it. Sadly, I do not have a diagonal to hit it myself. Unless I rush through it, but I do not want to do that madness and risk my entire life. It probably can kill that cracker though. I should provide a substitute for it. So. will these Bearworkers attack the actual boss? They are too stupid to be able to use their lightning here on the area or on an ally. So I suspect they'll just pass their turn or then keep trying to reach this diagonal place, making a mess of things. Let's see. I cannot attack it, neither can my Bearworkers. So it is double time. It can summon through the wall, so there is an advantage to keep this cracker alive. Why are you freaking buffing these things, man? I cannot play. Just kick. It has the action points, but it has not the intelligence to use the attack 5 times. Holy shit, Doppel. And they even got in line to get the action points together. If only they would buff each other instead of buffing the useless summons. The other one is retarded. Contrary to the main powerful one. Daddy Crackler, man, I need to kill it. I need to have a diagonal review on it. In case I use the spell when the Doppels do not kill it. One of these just came in. Freaking summons, man. This thing is powerful. It can attack 3 times on its natural state. Now, man, open the way. I need to get some clear range on it. Can I kill this healthy one? It has too much life points. I'm too weak to do that. Why did you not move us both? Why did you not attack me? Surging mechanics. That gives me more time to manage these creatures. It could be dangerous coming here if this shit run away. The motherfucker is going to get me. The Cracker could not go there since the Bulwark is on the way. And if the Bulwarker moves now, the boss is going to run free. I just went there. Holy shit, it summoned a Buffco. It's straight away. It's not the buffed one too. Oh shit, man, what the fuck? Come help me. My Dofus. I can summon another Doppel now, but I'm busy on this mad shit. Three. Oh, it came to my help. Aid me, Crackler. Yes, you earn your place. Oh, I need to use it now. Just transform the Crackler, no point in opening the place for it now. still walk to my way. So my best bet is staying here and kill the freaking Berserker if I need to attack. It is unlikely. Two of these will kill. A critical will kill it. I want to see that the thing is exploding in pieces. Here it is. Pierre, the Gardien de Donjon, Koolich. Almost half an hour. Here, if you talk to him, you get out. So you need to talk to the Feca. And Finte voi lá. Yes, dá-lhe os ingredientes por lá que são. Apprivoisement de monture. We'll put this. And now when you talk to it, you can get a part of the set. Now, what will I get? The sack. I would say the baton should be worth more than everything else. However, some people might like the helmet or the sack just for the style it gives. So I'm going to take the freaking helmet and look like a little drug boy. Not good. And it looks awful. Here, a real helmet. Now about the mount capture. Here, we talk to Clarko. And you can buy of him this thing to make it much easier to get up and down from the mountain. And the capture has 10%, and well, it's extremely cheap, basically free. Once you have these things, you simply walk away from the village and you'll be on the Dragon Ling's territory. Here are the two of them. So you would equip that as a weapon, and you should not have a mount. So if you have a mount, it would be impossible. You know what? I'm just going to freaking capture one right now. Come to Bonta, you come to the... Because I need two anyway for the automate quest. On Divers you find Paddock. Unless you are not finding it, so just get to the animals. That's easier. You can just leave it at any paddock, but since mine is leveling up, it is gaining more energy. The higher the level, the more energy and more pods it has. So I leave it feeling its energy. However, you cannot take it out if it has items on its inventory. And on this case I have my dungeon souls here. It is fastest if you go one by one like this. And also have this pet. If you leave the pet like this, it will not lose energy when you log in and off. So that way you do not need to feed or keep it. Putting things on it. Something I forgot to mention is the fatigue. Fatigue is this fatigue. Every time it interacts, it gains energy, it will grow in fatigue. So when you put it to gain anything, it will soon reach maximum fatigue and stop gaining. But you can leave it there and it will recover automatically and start gaining again. Or you can use it through a period of time and put it back only when the fatigue is down again. Not really that important, it just slows down the process. The point of having a paddock is being able to breed by yourself. I think someone told me that, I have never used one. And also using expensive materials, you get what? You get, yes, you get better items, so it will fill in faster than raising them on a paddock, on a public paddock. So now that I do not have any mount equipped, I can capture one. And I'll capture the one for, where is it? Balcony? No, he wants here. Dragon Dingy House and Amand. I believe these are wild ones. I will see what I deliver it. If they are not, I will just sell them. Well, I'm poor, as you might notice. I use a freaking blob set on this 200 level. And so the zap is expensive, and I use the Briganese one. If you come here, use the Brigandine, you can go to the Brigandine village. Bontal is here, the Brigandine village is here, so it's quite close to the zap. Well, it's the closest you can get. The potion of Bontato is a lot more expensive, and I should have instead used it to Bonta. I could have used the zap to the mountain. But come here, you buy how many you want to capture. 2. You equip it. The souls used to not be equipable like that with 2 clicks. You had to drag it, but they changed it and you can use 2 clicks to equip it as a weapon. It's now recognized as the weapon slot. This, however, just failed to do that. So this is only something I believe, I'm not entirely sure, but I think that the last one you kill is the one you actually capture. What I'm going to do here is this. I'm going to throw this assassin gobble at this one. This was really stupid. I should have killed this one and throw the gobble at the other. But oh well, I cannot die to this thing. And it debuffed the gobble now, it has no longer any movement points. And it will run all the way to hell. If I had the coward spell, it could help me a lot here. I could ride behind the coward now and it would have to go all the way to my side here. But now with these obstacles, if it tries to touch one of these, it can get locked. And that means game over for it. Walking around obstacles like this, game over. So So you take the spell. Oh, fuck you! That was not supposed to happen. It was my misclick. Anyway, you use the spell, 7 action points, and kill it. And nothing. That happens since the spell was only 1%, I think. No. Yes, what? Attack, imprisonment. Bonus all'access per la Dragon Dind. Well, so it is simply the base percent of the net. So you have 10% to capture the shit. Now these ones are Dunda, so they will all try to attack the Gobo, and so they'll get locked on it, and that is game over for them. The ranged one is more problematic. Well, it did not attack the Gobo, it knows to get locked. They are getting smarter. I can kill this one too. You and walk here. No, to walk here. Well, it's still retarded. It's dead now. Fate, you get it sometime. You will get it eventually. That's what I mean. That did not kill them, sadly. That means a lot of trouble to me. The Berserker no longer has any buff. They will heal each other. What do I do about this? Come in front of me, man. Yeah. They can still attack me if they come here. They probably will. The artificial intelligence is not bad at that. It knows where it can attack. But it can also be attacked like this. This one is dead. I hope the others follow suit. And just to get close to me, they spend almost every movement point they have. No, this one I do not think I can. I can. attack your brother, man. Walk away. Holy shit, protected the lower one. One hit, do not kill any other for now. These fights can become quite tedious. I would advise you to go to the best maps. I think it's around here. The two maps around here you start right near the mob, and the mob is grouped together, so you can clear it in 1 or 2 hits. Depending on your class. Do not try to run after them. If I came here, I would just give them less trouble to reach me and run. But now that I have stayed far away, they have a lot more trouble getting to me and coming back to safety. Like this one is dead. It freaking challenged the bow worker. However, if I kill this one, the bow worker will kill this one and I will get nothing. Look, the ability to calculate, see? Since it debuffs me, if I had used the spell it would also debuff me. Plus the spell on last one's turn. At level 1. Global lock. Set in that. The bow worker has no range. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It can lightning here. Here. Not yet. So let's try smaller mobs and good maps. That's a much wiser decision. For this one I can take it down in 2 turns. The first turn is the locking phase. And the global will kill it automatically, even if I do nothing. Here, I got it. If you see it here, I have a Dragon Who's Salvage. It's a ginger and it's savage. You cannot mount it ever. Salvage V. It's a fan. You have also to get obviously a male and a female to reproduce. Gays do not reproduce. It has no capacities. I did not talk about capacities, but sometimes a mount just mutates and is born with a capacity. Like, it can carry double the pods. On its reproductions, it has double the born babies. And the most valuable one is Chameleon. I have never seen it getting naturally. I think it's only achievable through buying the chameleon mount on the shop, something like that. But there are these random capacities you can get, and you can cultivate some genealogy to get the capacities you want. It is pointless for me to keep on trying to get another one since I have one equipped. As you can see, it's not on my inventory. It went straight to my seed, to my mansion slot. And since there is only one, it's only possible to have one mount at a time. You need to change it. That's what happens when you try to mount it, and it is impossible to mount. At the paddock, you can also transform it into an item. That is how you sell mounts and how you deal with them. Stable here, it is not in an active movement, it's just resting. When you have several mounts, the fatigue becomes much more important. Because you can leave mounts, 10 mounts here, and they all get fatigued. You can take them to the stables and put new mounts to work, while the others just recover the fatigues. And you can put it on H&G, it becomes a certificate. With the certificate, you can sell it. Now I'm going to get the other one, but just for curiosity, let us see how much one of these is going on the market. As you could see, it's extremely easy to capture one, actually, if you take smaller mobs and have a strategy in mind. Well, that's 100 cameras. These are invalid. So you can change an invalid one, exchange an invalid one for a scroll, probably. So an actual one is going to 330 on the market. So you can make some cameras quite easily. There are people to buy. Since these are not selling, you can put at 200. And then only yours will be selling. It's highly inflated because people are selling a lot of non-used ones. But let's see the others. There is the Amand. There is none on the market. There is no Dore. The Dore must be really expensive though. The Amand should be about the same price. Well, these are the only ones on the market. How much did it cost me for? From that bringer means. So let's capture the other one. You having a pet get in the way. If I try 9 times and it fails, I take off my head. also had rumors about getting the capacities from an Archimonster mount, but I have never got proved that in action. They are fairly common though. If you look throughout the entire area and they are not spawned, you can simply kill mobs that they will spawn or something. They do not have any cooldown, brick spawning. They are quite common. The golden one has no Archimonster though. This one just killed himself, man. And as I said, I suspect that the one you get is the last one you kill, and I do not want this one, but I will put that to the test right now. If I do catch it, I will simply sell on the market. For me, I cannot catch it in one turn, unless I crit. I will simply try it. If I crit, I use my capture. Oh, I did not crit. Come, Gobo. Come here, in front of me. Dang you. It only takes half its movement points, so it can go back. But since it is dumb as fuck, you still have a chance. The map is not so friendly. I think we can walk around that. No, I did not went on the aggressive because I would have to kill the other one first. But that is the one that you get stuck on the gobo and I have to kill it first anyway. Any ice stones. Unless I change my fate. The gobble really went in for the kill, huh? But I did not allow that to happen. I am the summon master here, Gobble. Do not. Fucking shit, I should not have done that, I'm too strong. There is nothing I can do to weaken my Gobo. We cannot crit again. Fuck you, Gobo! Gob, ow. The boof too. Oh, Alon one. If it created it, could get this one too. We might need this. Insane movement. The Gobo can actually kill it. I better buff it first. Would leave it at 4, so any crit and it will be dead. I will not repeat last time's mistake and do not hit it now. I'm going to straight away use the potion because I know if I hit I'm going to cause some real damage. Fish. Good thing it did not fail. These are all amounts, the one I want. It will get stuck on the dragon. Dragon's quite an agile beast to chew. Game over. And the dragon, I could not use that trick. It will just debuff my freaking mouth and then kill it anyway. It does not obey me. Well, this is an awful map. This is not the one I was talking about. The challenge should not influence anything, but I'll be doing it anyway. Ah, you cannot troll me, game. My redness level is over the charts. What is this for? 5 fights? I'm going to take my pet out. I can also do that if I want. Dragon lock time again. If you are a cry, you can just, well, use the agility arrow. I think it is Hasseland arrow. Molestia. I don't remember it in English, it's probably molesty, something like that. Aí você tá trollando o pai. The dragon will kill it anyway. or big beast. The freaking name doesn't allow me to click. It'd be wise to give life straight away, but the chances of crit are fairly low. I got it, so the pet has no effect on it. That is my preference here, and I just spent that thing, and I have them out here with me. It's another female, so if I wanted to breed them, I would need a male. I would have to capture another one. For the record, let's find a golden one. Just change it just because. Where is the other mob? The among the ones. The Dore one. For the record, you do not want to fight one of those. It starts faster than me. The pain. I might not even be able to kill it. I probably can't though. Do not take one of those if you are a low level character. If you have a team, be sure you have a healer. A Fecker is completely useless. That thing will debuff anything you do. I am stupid and I just freaking use it. My movement, as you might have noticed. It has insane resistance. My best chance is on this corner of the map. If I can bring it here, I can play with it some. Well, I'll corner it, but its agility is also extremely high. I have seen it escape my gobble before, so it will certainly escape the crackler. Yeah, it just dances around mocking me. Look at that motherfucker playing around. It debuffs first and the damage comes later. So it will debuff my counter and do the entire damage without taking a reflect. What you see? You are about to. Let's kill the breast pick first. There. Involui tous les événements. There. They take no reflection from that. That's 40 movement points, more than the others. It truly saw through the entire field like it is nothing. Ha! If I had a carrot, I would put it here. However, I can just pray, sit down and pray. You can move through the entire field. However, it will come here and it will spend quite a few movement points. 25, almost 30 PMs to reach me. And then the gobble will be able to reach it. That was 14. It is just outside the reach of my freaking gobble, man. No, it's 2 out of reach. If I pass my turn now, it will attack me and return to the original position on the other side of the map. And then on the next turn, it will have to expend the same amount and be where it is now. This time too, it also needs to pass by the dragon, which has quite a better luck than the crackler. Not a problem for it though. But this is doing better. It also did some retardation there, but it has too many movement points to worry. That place is also closer, so my plan did not work for now. Well, we did not take the best route, but it has too many freaking movement points. Oh, I should have walked. I'm stupid as fuck. If I came inside, it would need to move all the way around. So it will just stop here. But if I had walked, it would have to move 2 around. That can be the difference between victory and defeat. Last time it was 2 away from the reach of my goal. Now, here it is away from the reach of everything. Yes, I cannot summon. It sucks. And as you could see before, it takes a few tries in order to get something. And to get one of these, fighting it several times is a real pain. Oh look, it just touched the gobble. Freaking mad shit. It cannot be locked. Oh, it just locked itself. But I do not have enough reach. Oh shit, base, man. If I could reach some movement points on the crackler, it would be game over. Freaking gobble even fucked it up. Oh, stupid monsters. If they knew how to play, they would be able to trap it much better. It keeps dodging the gobble. It's 0% chance of luck, going up there again. No chill. And like the previous time, I cannot reach it. But if it does that again, it is freaking locked there. Unless the freaking Gobble Keep is doing that and the Crackler too. What the fuck, man? Freaking AI, it's fucking my game up. They'll be dying too, real soon. I would need to be closer by to replace them. You went to the same place. What the hell? But it did not lock itself. Smart shit. It would kill my Cracker before I got there, yes. But time to try again. The Dragon Locker that you wrote. This was an awful map to challenge that thing. Can you kill this shit already? I need to summon more things. Always out of reach. It only takes 25 to get here from the other side of the stage. The thing is, if I walk here, it will not. The Gobble will move out of my face. And I will not need. And it will not need to go around. Look, it just got locked. So it is not 100% living chance. If I can get 2, it is fucked. But it did leave now. It has done so many times before. Oh, again. I got you, you motherfucker. It let me float. Ha! Even if it flees now, the stage will be filled with too many monsters for it to keep on dancing like that. Next time it gets locked, it will be forever. There are too many more times to get locked too. Look, it's coming at me, but it you have to do the turnaround thing I planned before. Well, I can no longer summon to debuff me. It can run really far away. Shit. Daring as fuck. Just walk it by the Gobble. Oh, I do not have enough range to make my Gobble reach it. Oh, I do. 2 Gobbles on it, but 1 is dead. Motherfucking shit. It has one gobble on it. Till cries on to leave. And if it does not leave, it can spell game over. Freaking dragon is being useless. It just left 2 freaking gobbles, man. Holy shit. And a single one locked it. That is crazy. It did not kill this one. Why though? 2 gobbles. Its free chances should be really low. Since it is getting locked on a single one. If it does not leave now, it is fucked, believe me. Filha da puta. There's no action points to attack me and it's locked again. By 3 mobs this time. Even I will be doing some damage to this shit. Oh, I should have summoned the gobble back. I'm down. I'm not helping either. The crackler has been debuffed. The shit is in dire straits now. Toma no cu. Did not even try to use its action points before leaving. Are you kidding me? The fight continues. How long am I here? It will take longer than Koolich at this rate. And that is why I told you to not try to capture this thing. Although you need it for the mounts. Holy shit, man, it's just prancing around. I will try that gobble rock. I can flee. Look at me walking around your creatures. Oh, an strange placement. It did not enter the tunnel. If it had stood in front of me, it would force it to try this lock. It could have ended up quite nicely for me. It does not kill the dragon, I have to go kill it myself. It has too much fire resistance, so it will obviously focus me instead. Come on, go. Try a lock on it, please. If I stood down there, it could hit me from here. But now it needs to come here. To get the dialogue. Come on, fucking said. They buffed my movement points. It can go anywhere. Oh, such shit. It keeps going up there, man. It's too smart. From up there, it can reach me easier. Then if you went all the farther it can. We are equally matched, but it is running free. What a stupid fight. It's freaking focusing my goggles. Come at me, bro. You can attack 4 times me. That shit. Look at it go once again on the dragon's sign of food. Oh, I should not have done that. Just take. I'm going to kill it. Just dead my goal, and it just got blocked, but I do not have movement points. There's nothing I can do about that. I wasted my movement points earlier and now I'm paying the price. I could have 3 goblins on it right now. And then it runs to hell. I'm going to stay here, just so I can buff my goblins if I need. From above it can hit me about the same as from the side. If I buff my dragon, it might not attack it to the buff, since it has resistance. It went up NER. Oh, motherfucker, why did you do that? No problem, bro, no problem. scored some more damage on it. So unless it's a really good map where you can lock it straight away, you are going to suffer with this shit. Even a Kra would lose its range after the first attack. Well, it just ran away, but it's too damaged to fight me any longer. It's no longer a threat. Little boy. He did not debuff that one. My summons first, because fuck it. Although I might need to replace my army, which means I need to lock it first. Freaking bullshit. I will spam their workers and go with damage on this. Come down here, it will have to pass by you. It will hit me and get up there. Tomar no cu. Well, my Gobo army is gone. Just about to debuff me aqui, mano. Opa, filho da puta miserável. I do not have movement points. I cannot lock it in any way. I have spent this for nothing. I have just spent this. Que caralhos. Well, it's dead. So, again, do not take a golden shit. And that was that for the... Oh, I still have something to do. It's the Yotomai quest. Except this thing is still on me. The reproduction of a normal mount is 20, and on the savage one it also says that. However, that's not what happens. After a male wild one impregnates a female, it flees, it runs away. It's a freaking nigga. And the female, I think it disappears after giving birth. They give birth and it runs away. Perhaps. Well, I just know that they are not keeping for a long time. They are one-time use things. And so, after using it and getting the babies, what you focus on is on getting the babies ready which were produced many times. You could also straight exchange here. See, the fatigue builds up pretty quickly. Now I have both mounts here with me. They could sell and the other's not even found on the market. It can be worth some money. Just linking around the chat. And that's SCP. Dans le village. Paisans. Destination. When you walk, instead of using the zap, I could use a zap. It will be three maps away. When you walk, you can find new things. You learn about the world, and you can find archy monsters for your hunt. It also less stress. You can peacefully play the shit out of the game. Did I just take the wrong way? I was distracted by same bullshit. Nah, this way. This one does not work. You have to take the other one. See? When you are experienced enough, you know these things. I could have also checked it for the items. The other quest, but oh well. Flippy flap. It should be the plains abuse. Flap. Well, it's not wild ones, so I just sell these for some money. And that was the Koolich dungeon way hard and about capturing mounts.